Hello great traders, you're welcome to this channel again. Today I want to teach you an exact method that you can use to set the correct stop loss and take profit target for your forex trading if you have been making mistakes. This is very important because a lot of educators on YouTube, they mislead people by telling them to set a tight stop loss. I have read of someone who said that when you are trading, you trade with 20 pips stop loss and 20 pips stop loss all the time. That is very ridiculous, and a lot of retail traders fall into this trap that you set a trade with a 20 pip stop loss, the market comes with a little volatility, hit you out, and later it start trading in your original direction. After this, a lot of forex traders will rush and go and place the trade because of fear of missing out, and they will be chasing trade up and down and keep on losing money, and this is very frustrating. You keep on losing and losing, and you find out maybe there's something wrong with your strategy, but most time your strategy is not wrong. You are only using the wrong stop loss. So today I have prepared what is called the average true range calculator here. I use Excel to set this thing, and I'm going to show you how you can use this thing to set the correct stop loss. You can use it even if you are a swing trader, you're a position trader, or you're a day trader. So here you see that we have the monthly ATR calculator, we have the weekly ATR calculator, and we have the daily ATR calculator. So if you're a day trader, you will most likely be using the daily ATR calculator, and I'm going to show you in a minute how you can use this tool, and it is very powerful. Now let me tell you a little thing about the ATR. ATR stands for average true range. That means every currency pair has the number of pips that it moves every day or every week or every month. The amount of pips that GBP US dollar moves in a day is not the same number of pips or number of percent that the Euro USD will move in the same day. It is not the same number of pips that USD JPY will move, or the pound against the Japanese yen. Each currency pair has its own ATR, and if you are going to set a stop loss, you are going to set the correct stop loss using the volatility of these currency pairs. So now let us assume that we've done this analysis and we want to take a sell position somewhere here. Let's say you want to take a sell position, maybe a pending order, and you want to enter this trade when the market gets to 1.2660. That is where you want to enter the trade for a sell. Now, where are you going to place your stop loss? What you will do is to go to investing.com. This is investing.com website. If you come to investing.com, just go to the search box and type that currency pair that you want to enter. So you come here, you want to trade with GBP US dollar. So you just go there, search for GBP US dollar. Once you click on it, scroll down to this area where you see historical data. So once you see that historical data, click there and let it open and give you the data for GBP US dollar. So when you come here, if you are a day trader, you will check this time frame region and pick daily time frame. If you are a swing trader, you will most likely be using the weekly or the monthly data, depending on how long you want your trade to be. If you are the kind that maybe you place a trade in the beginning of the month and close it towards the end of the month, then the weekly data will be fine for you. If you're a longer term trader, maybe someone who likes to keep his trade for up to 3 months, up to 21 days to 3 months, then you will be using the monthly data for your calculation. But let me just use the midpoint, which is the weekly. So if you open here, you have seen that what the data you have seen here is for the opening price, the closing price, the high, the low point of Euro USD every week as it goes on. So what I will just do is to come here. I'm not going to copy this first one because this is Tuesday, the week is still running, so it is most possible that the percentage here is not yet completely calculated. So I will take the second one and at least take up to 12 to 13 weeks to tell you I want to use the past 13 weeks to calculate the ATR. Then you take it to your weekly ATR calculator and just paste it there. So once you paste, instantly what this ATR calculator has done for you is to calculate the weekly ATR, the weekly average true range, for the past 12 weeks. Then here we have the past 1 month, the average of the past 4 weeks, which is 1 month, and the average for the past 12 weeks, which is the past 3 months. And once you have done this, what you will just do is to go to your trading view platform that you are using to trade and look for that your entry point. Your entry point that you want is what? 1.2660. So if you take 1.2660 here for a sell, go to the exchange rate 1 1.2660 and enter. Instantly, this market will calculate your stop loss for you and it will calculate your take profit target. I use a risk reward ratio of 1:3 because I like to make 3 times of whatever I am risking. So here instantly the market has given you your stop loss and your take profit. So your stop loss is 1.2772. So let's go back there and see it, 1.2772. So you take a ray and click on that point. Let's edit it to 1.2772. 1.2772. This is very simple. Then you enter. That is going to be your stop loss. Let's look for the take profit target. The take profit target is what? 1.2324. 1.2324. Let's go back here. 1.2324. 1.2324. 1.232. Once you've done this, so you can see this is your stop loss, this is your entry point, this is your take profit. So you can, even if you want to see visually, you can place this thing here, then move this into your stop loss, and then you can move this on to your take profit. And so once you've done this, if you correct this thing very well, it's giving you around risk reward ratio of 3. So that is that. So you can see clearly that this is a very ideal way for you to set your stop loss and your take profit. Now, what if you're a day trader? What are you going to do? Just go, and most day traders like entering their trades on the 15 minutes time frame. So if you come to the 15 minutes time frame, are you going to use that same stop loss and take profit? I don't think you should do that. Let's assume that you want to enter a trade right here. Let me remove all drawings. You want to enter your trade here, and this is the 15 minutes time frame. So you come there, that is where you want your trade to be. You are still going to use the same method. What is this point? This point, the entry point is 1.269 something. So what we will just do is to first of all go to the investing.com and change the time frame to daily. Once you change the time frame to daily, then download all the past 21 days of data or more, and then take it to your ATR calculator or daily calculator and paste it there. Once you paste, instantly it calculates. You see that the volatility for a day is very low, around 0.41%. That is the average that it has done for the past 1 month. Okay, so once you have done this, then you come to your analysis platform, which is TradingView, and select that entry point 1.2693. 1.2693. That is where you want to enter. 1.2693. 1.2693. So once you have done that, you just enter, and instantly it calculates your stop loss and your take profit the same way we did previously. And then you can just place the stop loss and the take profit wherever, how the market has shown you. Okay, we can take this in, you can edit it 1.2745. 1.2745. So we can edit this to 1.2745. 2745. So that is our stop loss. Then the take profit target is what? 1.2538. 1.2538. Okay, and you can see that it follows the same method. Then you can now take your short position and place it there. Okay, if you wish, then you can move this on to your stop loss and move this on to your take profit with day trader. So this is a very ideal way for you to set your stop loss. Don't just go to your entry and check and place a stop loss very tight. The market will most likely hit you out and you will not be making money, you will be making losses. But using the correct stop loss is a way for you to at least be sure of success to a very high extent. Remember, in this video, I have assumed that you have done your fundamental analysis and your technical analysis. Whatever trading system that you're using is known to you. But I only showed you how you should use volatility to set the correct stop loss and take profit. And if you use this method, it's going to be very effective for you. Okay, now as you can see, we are making a little progress in this YouTube channel. I want to encourage you to subscribe to the YouTube channel because a lot of educational content will be coming, and this content will be really helpful to your trading in the year 2024 and beyond. All right, with love, see you in the next video. Bye.